Okay, now tuples. As I have discussed, tuples, they are used to store multiple values in a single variable. Okay, after that they are the okay, they are tuple is part of tuple is one of four built-in data types. Okay, built-in data types. What are the built-in data types? Built-in collection data types. Built-in collection, because they will hold collection data. Okay, so tuple is one of four built-in collection data types. Before that we have studied lists. This is tuple. After that, sets and dictionaries. Okay, so they will be used to store collection of data. Used to store collection of data. Collection of data, as I have discussed here. See, this is a variable, single variable. It is holding multiple data, so this is called collection of data. Okay, but tuple can be represented with the brackets. Otherwise, if you will not represent any brackets, so Python interpreter simply understand that it is a tuple. Whenever you run this code, so you will get like this. You have not mentioned any bracket here, but however the total data will be stored in a bracket. So it is now tuple by type function. Okay, type function, you will be able to know that this is which type of data type, tuple, otherwise set, otherwise list. Okay, and tuple will be considered as an object that is part of class. Okay, now see, this is y is a variable which is holding 10, that is what integer type of data. Now what happened? Now next I want to comment here, that is what tuple values are. Tuple values are ordered, comma, indexed, comma, unchangeable. We can use one more word, immutable, otherwise are unchangeable, changeable, and one more, ordered, indexed, immutable or unchangeable, duplicable. Okay, so we need to discuss all these words which are related with the tuple values. First of all, let us see ordered, immutable, unchangeable. So now these values, once you have declared a tuple with the values, they are immutable, unchangeable. So how it is? Let us see. Suppose if I want to change the value at the first, I want to explain the indexing. So indexing word, see here, index, every value position is indexed with the first 0. This value indexed with 0, next 1, this is indexed with 2, this is indexed with the 3, this is indexed with the 4. So these are the positions of values. Okay, 0, the first index means the first position is start with 0 and finally 4. How many values are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values are there. So 5 values must the total index hash. Index is equal total length minus 1. So what is length? How many values? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Length is equal to 5. So 5 minus 1. So 4. The last index is equal length minus 4. That is equal to 5 minus 1. That is equal to 4. Okay. The last index is equal to 5. This is the 4 index. Okay. Now, so if they are indexed, So the values are unchangeable. Unchangeable means if you want to change at this index value in the tuple, it is not possible. Suppose print bracket of x, you are using x. So within this bracket, under the square bracket, okay, at zero index, zero index you want to change, okay, you want to change like what, if you change like this, x zero index is equal to, you want to write 5 value, okay, x is what, x is a variable which is single value holding different multiple values. At this zero index you want to change this value as 15. Okay, now if you try to print bracket x, okay, then what happened? So if you run this button, tuple object doesn't support item assignment. It is a type error. Type error what it indicates that. So here you want to do that, you want to at this zero index you want to replace this 5, you change this value with the 15. So it is clearly stating tuple object. I told you that tuple is an object. Whenever this is class tuple, so tuple is an object, that part of a class, okay. So tuple doesn't support item assignment. So value assignment, you are assigning 15 value, assigning 15 value to this zero index, so it will not support, okay. So values, once tuple is created, so the values are unchangeable. You need to understand this one, okay. What this is the meaning of unchangeable, okay. Indexed, as I told you that indexed means every value, first value started with the zero index. So if you have lot of if you want to know that by len function means bracket used to know the length of, used to know the length of the tuple, okay. Length means how many values are there. Suppose print, use the length function, len function of what, x, okay. X is a tuple, so whenever you request for that, so at that moment at this you need to keep this as what, under comment section. Then now you go for, okay, what is the length of the tuple, 5 values are there. Simply you can put a string type of data here, length of tuple, okay. Okay, now you can, this is, you have started with the single quotation marks, but here double quotation mark, always follow one pattern, okay. Now if you run this code, length of tuple 5 value, so length of tuple is equal to 5 values are there. So now, so whenever you want to get last index, that is length 5 minus 1, 5 minus 1, 4. That moment len function will be used. Here only 5 values are there. If 1 lakh values are, that moment it is very difficult to count 1, 2, 3 like this, okay. That moment by length function we will find how many values are there. After that last index can be find by length minus 1, okay. So length, so list values are unchangeable, one indexed, one point I have discussed, unchangeable. Tuple can be duplicated. So see, so if 5 is there, one more 5 you can store in tuple, there is no any issue. So whenever you run this code, you will get the list of amended list 5 and 5. So duplicate values. So after that ordered, we need to understand that tuples values are ordered. Once tuple is created with this order, now you want to, their position is equal to 5 is at 0 index, 40 is 1. This is the order, the value